With the Taliban takeover, foreign aid in Afghanistan was discontinued, and loans were halted by the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. And daily withdrawal limits put on bank accounts. The US also halted the transfer of $9.4 billion in reserves to the country's central bank. The Financial Action Task Force also proposed its 39 member countries to block Taliban assets. According to a New York Post report, the Taliban has been suffering from a cash deficit, with most Taliban fighters not receiving payment in months. The reports further said that Taliban members are surviving on food and other supplies donated by residents of the local population. With most countries have refused to recognize the Taliban administration, which officially refers to Afghanistan as the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan. As a result, money is hardly coming in. And also for the time being, the Taliban have imposed a $200 withdrawal limit on citizens who travel long distances to visit a city only to wait in long lines for hours to collect cash. The United Nations stated on Tuesday that 4 million Afghans are suffering a food emergency, with the majority living in rural areas where $36 million is urgently needed to enable winter wheat planting, animal feed, and monetary support for vulnerable households. In such a scenario, Afghanistan's economy is collapsing and prices are skyrocketing. This week, the United Nations warned that 97% of Afghanistan's population may soon fall below the poverty line, an alarming increase from the pre-Taliban takeover record of 72%. According to Rain Paulson, head of the Food and Agriculture Organization's Office of Emergencies and Resilience, said, "This disaster is characterized by severe gaps in food consumption, very high levels of acute malnutrition, and excess mortality." At a UN meeting in Geneva on Monday, the international community committed to send more than $1 billion in humanitarian assistance to the people of Afghanistan. The Taliban administration's acting foreign minister, Amir Khan Muttaqi, thanked the international community for its assistance, and stated that the Taliban government desires healthy bilateral relations with all countries, including the United States.